spiritual seeker here at Good Holistic Healing. Today we want to talk about meditation and how to get into meditation, what the basics are of meditation. But before we do that, I want to mention a couple of things about the YouTube channel. For those of you who haven't made any comments, haven't subscribed, the idea here is to get more people the message that we're trying to put out. The message we're trying to put out is how to raise the consciousness of the world and the universe. And by doing that, we're starting at the beginning on how to do different things. So we want to see if we can get comments down below to know what it is that people are interested in, how I can be a better YouTuber, how this can all work together so that I can get the message out. And you can help me get that message out by subscribing. The more subscribers we have, the more people we attract. The more people we attract, the more we get the message out. So if you want to subscribe, if you want to watch a little more of the video than what's been being watched, and give true comments on how to better this, how to make a better video, what subjects to approach, these are the things that I want to know so that I can do a better job for you and get some more information out there. So now that we've said that, let's go on to the meditation. Meditation is about getting out of your normal thought pattern. That's the true definition of meditation. So meditation can be done in many ways. It can be done simply by going out fishing, by doing a craft, by doing anything at all that becomes mindless or becomes a way for you to get out of your normal thought pattern. Leave all that problems from work, from driving, from all these things, from the city life, all these things behind you, and concentrate on just being. So, like I said, you can do it in many ways. There are different kinds. There's mindful meditation, there's contemplative meditation, there's loving meditation, there's meditation to deal with emotions and feelings. There's all kinds of different kinds of meditations. Guided meditations are pretty much contemplative meditations. You're using your senses to concentrate on what the person is saying. Therefore, you're contemplating on what it is, whether it's working with a root chakra or working with an emotion or feeling. It's all about getting into it. And that's a terrific way of starting if you've never been into meditation. So just learn how to relax with a person guiding you. However, with that being done and being learned, we can go into a few things that will help you to become mindless and get into whatever it is that your higher power, the universe, wants you to be aware of for that day. Number one thing to deal with is that you should never have any expectation of what's to come in your meditation, and you should never put an intention on your meditation. The idea is to let it all come as it may. Let it be as it should be. Trying to get into a transcendental meditation. And that is where we're going to go with today. So let's start with the fact that we have no intention, we have no expectation. But let's wake up our body. Let's wake up our spine in particular. Because the spine is where energy flows. That's where your chakras are. That's where your energy goes up and down. Your kundalini comes through that and goes around like this, like snakes, and comes from the bottom of your tailbone area and all the way up. That's where your meridians are. That's where your nadis are, depending on what you've followed. As we go on, we'll get into more of that stuff in other videos. Today we're just talking about waking up your spine, getting ready for a meditation, and how to meditate. So try to keep your hips straight, square, and just move your spine. Move it in a figure 8. You can touch your toes, or attempt to touch your toes. You can stretch out like this, go back and forth. Just wake that spine up without moving your hips, just to get some energies moving. Wake up everything in there so that it can move. Energies can go up and down and in and out and all around to where they need to be. It doesn't take long to do that. A couple minutes and you've got everything sort of stretched and worked out a little bit. So now we've opened up our spine. The next thing we want to do is just be ourselves. Relax. Visualize. Visualize yourself relaxing. Sit into a very relaxed posture, whatever that is for you. Keep your spine as straight as possible so the energies can move. But you don't have to be in the lotus position. You don't have to be in what I call the Buddhist position, which is like, I can't get in the lotus position, but the Buddhist position is heel to heel, toe to toe. You don't have to be in one of these. Just be relaxed, keeping your spine straight. If you have to be up against a wall or up against sitting in a chair, whatever, to keep your spine straight, that's fine. As we do this, we start to relax. Just become aware of your body. Start either at the head or the toe and relax. I choose to start at my head and relax my scalp and go all the way down, speaking to myself of one part to another, from my scalp to my temples, to my eyes, to my forehead, to my cheeks and jaw, my shoulders, and then on down to my chest and my back, my gut and my lower back, my hips, my elbows, my arms, my wrists, my fingers, and then down into your legs, just in whatever order you want, so that you are relaxing from head to toe or coming up from toe to head. However it is that you feel is proper for you. There's no one here to tell you how to do these things. We're just giving you pointers on how to possibly relax and how to get into a meditation. As you do this, we want to try and breathe with our belly. Breathing with your belly takes some practice for some of us. I know it did for me when I started. I did a lot of breathing with my chest. And you can put your hand right here on your chest and see that it stopped moving. Now, why do we do that? Well, when you breathe from your chest and your chest is rising, you're only filling the top part of your lungs. By breathing from your belly, you're filling the lungs up from the bottom up instead of the top down. When we breathe from our top down, we leave a lot of garbage, a lot of extra stuff sitting in the bottom of our lungs that never gets out. So we're now contaminating the lungs. So by breathing with your belly, we will then become able to push some of that stuff out and eventually cleanse the bottoms of those lungs. If you take and do some deep breathing and bring your belly out all the way, and then breathe it in and actually try to pull your belly button to your spine and push everything out of the bottom of your lungs and push it up and out. That will cleanse your lungs. That will allow more energies to flow. That will get more oxygen into your body for the energies to be there. So we want to push everything out and bring it back in a very slow and calm manner, very relaxed manner. Just 3 or 4 or 5 times. After we've done that, we just pay attention to the belly. In our mind's eye, third eye, or whatever it is that you see with your eyes closed. Just watch that belly go up and down. So we just sit and watch the belly See the belly go up and down. Feel the belly go up and down. This is one way. Another way is to watch a candle in front of you. Watch a candle flame and just concentrate on the flame. Find an object, a vase, a chalice, anything that you can concentrate on to just go into blurred vision on it and just relax. Sort of like a daydreaming situation. And as you do these things, you will eventually just calm down to nothing and have no thought, no perception of any of your senses. As you go through that, you now are calming yourself down to bring in whatever it is that's supposed to be brought in. It may just be a calming today. You may have a lot of racing thoughts, especially if you've never meditated before. Let those thoughts go. Those thoughts are things that your mind hasn't completely dealt with in one manner or another. And they probably will be never come back again, at least not in the same manner that they are today. As they come into your mind, let them go out of your mind. If another one comes in, let it go out. If you have too much of it, go back to what you're concentrating on, your belly, your candle, your vase, and try to let all those thoughts go. Sometimes the first few times you never get past those thoughts, but those thoughts are being dealt with. They're being filed away in your mind. They're being dealt with in a manner that you're done with them. And if you continue to have the same thought over and over and over again, then a contemplative meditation may be in order to find out what it is that is all about, whether it be an issue with you, whether it be a solution for you. You want to know what that is about. Do I have an emotion that's causing this? Is this bringing me back to a cellular memory situation that we talked about in the last video? What is that? What is that returning thought all about? So now we are calming ourselves down. We are letting the thoughts go. We are waiting for everything to calm down and just sit and wait for all that to go through. Be very patient. Give yourself enough time to be able to let all that go. And as you calm down, where you may not get all your answers in the meditation, you are opening yourself up to get to any answers that are being guided for you to come to you when it is time. It could be while you're walking down the aisle at Walmart. It could be while you're driving down the road. It could be while you're talking to somebody in conversation. But the thoughts will come to you. The thoughts, the epiphanies, the intuitions, the resonating situations will all come to you as you're calming down and letting yourself open up to the universe, open up to your higher power, open up to the collective consciousness, open up to whatever it is that needs to come into you at the time. See, we have no expectations, so we don't know where it's coming from. We don't know what's going to happen, but we do know that the right stuff will come along at the right time if we meditate and calm ourselves down. You know, it is said that you rest your body every night while you're sleeping. Meditation rests your mind, gives it time to sleep and accept, to rejuvenate itself, to be able to accept the notions, the right intuitions when it's time. It'll make it easier to deal with some of your emotions. It'll make you deal with your shadow, your cellular memories, whatever it is. And it'll only be brought up, as I said in the past video, when you're ready to deal with it, not before. That's the neat thing about meditation, is calming down to let the right things come out at the right time for the right reasons. No intention, no expectation, just calm your mind. Be part of the collective consciousness. Raise your vibration by accepting what's going on. Raise your vibration by calming down and letting things come into you. We talk a lot about doing meditations. We talk a lot about being part of ourselves. And this is the way to get inside yourself, and be in touch with spirit, be in touch with the universe, be in touch possibly with other spirits, be in touch with your higher power, your spirit guide, your guardian angel, whatever it is that you might be needing for that day. You might get colors, you might get visions, you might get dreamscapes. That's all fine. Let it happen. Those are all part of the meditation. And let it happen the way it's supposed to. Don't try to force it. If you find something in your meditation and you say, oh, I need to move with that, let it go. Let it happen the way it's supposed to. Don't force it. You start manipulating it, you're putting an intention on it or an expectation on it. Just let it be. Don't have any expectation of where you're supposed to go. I use a meditation for many things. I can sit down in a meditation and do nothing. I can sit down sometimes and never feel like I'm getting into a meditation. I have so many racing thoughts because of what's going on in my life. I also can sit down and have a meditation, and all of a sudden, I know what a person, one of my clients, needs for the next session. Whether they need a specific type of crystals on them, whether they don't need any crystals on them, what crystals they might want, what kind of Reiki they get, whether it's intuitive or whether it's a full Reiki session, whether they have an issue with this part of their body or that part of their body, can come to me in meditations. It doesn't always, and I'm not expecting it to come. I just know that it does, and it becomes part of my intuition. So it does help. It slows you down. It becomes part of your body. It becomes part of your entire auric and physical body. When you do this, you are stimulating the chakras to work. You are working with your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual sides. Holistically, you are working, body, soul, and mind. So we want to deal with this in a manner that you are to get what you're supposed to have. Nobody else can tell you what you're supposed to get out of a meditation. This is what I call Meditation 101. If you like this video, subscribe. Give me some comments. Ring the bell if you want notified of the next video. And hit the like button so that we can know where we're going with these videos. Have a great day, everybody, and enjoy your spiritual path as you go down on your spiritual seeking. Stay in today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about the